Hello and welcome to a video where I will be making a squishy again, or basically do a squishy makeover again. I'm going to turn one of my original designs that I painted in a painting. I'll put a picture here of a bear with eyeballs, and I found these animal squishies, this pack on Amazon, and I thought the body of the monkey would be perfect to turn it into a bear body, and then I will probably take the head of the cat or the dog and I will just turn it into my design of the little bear. So yeah, I'm very excited how this is going to turn out. Thank you for watching and let me know what you think. Bye bye. So hello and welcome again to a video where I will be this time turning a painting or something that I painted, this bear, I'll put a picture up here, into a squishy. So I got this squishy box on Amazon with, as you can tell, 6 animal squishies. We have a cat, giraffe, a blue rabbit for some reason, a purple elephant, a monkey and a dog. And I first looked for a bear squishy. They didn't really have any shape of squishy, bear squishy that I liked, but then I saw this and I was like, oh my god, the way the monkey is sitting, I love the body. I think the body would be perfect, minus the bow, or maybe I'll leave the bow. The bow could be cute. And then maybe use just the head of the dog and then the ears of the monkey or the ears of the elephant. So just combine 2 or 3 of these squishies and then I will have a perfect bear squishy. So let's have a look. So for new squishies, these are quite beat up. I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually a bit of his toe missing. And also, can we just tell how the color of the face and the body is totally different for some reason, which is pretty weird. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off this head, because I think that the head just won't be... I don't think I'll be able to turn it into a believable bear head. And then also try to cut off the tail, put you aside. So you've probably seen multiple squishy makeover videos, but basically what you first do is cut off the pieces that you want and smooth them out. So if you have any loose squishy material hanging, just make your surface flat, shape it already a little bit with your scissors, and then I am looking for pieces that fit one another. So I wanted to get the dog head and put it on the monkey body, but what I realized is that the dog head was a lot bigger than the monkey head, so there would be like this piece choking out or like puking out, so there was this weird gap, so I had to fill it in with some leftover squishy from my cat hamburger. And then, because originally I wanted to make a bear, I thought, okay, I need to give them bear ears, and then I took the ears from the elephant. But already here I was thinking this looks a lot more like a mouse. But yeah, whatever. Let's continue. So what you do then is you fill in the gaps, with puffy paint or 3D paint. I got mine from Flying Tiger, and that's what I do here. So I fill in the gap, wait for it to dry, and layer it on, you know, like let it always dry in between coats. But this takes quite a long while. I think this took a whole day just because you have to wait for it to dry. It takes quite long. Then I was shaping the neck part that I added where the bow used to be and where this gap was from the dog head on the monkey body, this very awkward gap. And then I had to smooth it out with fabric paint as well, which also took a lot of layers. And then basically I'm covering up the whole squishy with fabric paint because, no sorry, with 3D paint, because there were gaps everywhere. And then I finally start painting. So I used this slick fabric paint to paint, and I used this brown. Then I didn't like the brown, and brown is too dark, so now I'm mixing up brown with some white. But then this lighter, like I think this is a pretty color, but it's like chocolate color, and I think it looks weird for a bear slash mouse creature, I don't know. So then I made it a bit darker, but it still wasn't everything. So I don't know, I really need to practice the color match, because it does look a bit like the color I used on the painting, but yeah. Then to make it a bit more diverse, to create a bit more depth, I add some details in different shades of brown, like the mouthpiece and the ears, and then the arms. They are all going to be a darker brown, so that there's just a bit more interesting things to the squishy that's not just one solid color. And then the most fun part is painting in the eyes. So I decided to paint eyes in the big ears. The ears were perfect for it. I wanted to have this big eye on its tummy and then on the little two under feet that are popping out. And then I also decided to give the squishy itself very big eyes, because on my painting I actually gave the painted bear smaller eyes. But now it's just a mouse now. Why do I bother to keep calling it a bear? It's not a bear, it's a mouse. And then I paint in the veins, which was definitely the most satisfying part because everything was coming together at this point. And then yeah, fill in the eyes. Let it dry. Do some touch-ups where necessary. But overall I was quite pleased with this, and it looks so cute. I think it looks a bit scary, but it looks like an anxious mouse. Like this mouse wants to be somewhere. Do you know, like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland? It's like, oh my god, I'm running out of time, I'm late, I have to be somewhere. This mouse is that exact look. Or it's just like he had too much coffee and he can't go to bed because he's not sleepy. Yeah, I do like the squishy. I'm not sure if it's my favorite, but overall I do really like it, yeah. So here is my finished squishy, which actually started from this painting. This is a design I made from a bear who has eyeballs in his hair, on his tummy and on his little feet. I do think that this squishy looks more like a mouse at the moment, and as you can tell I also exaggerated his eyes with veins and stuff, but yeah. I do think it's quite cute. I don't know about the color scheme per se, like this shade of brown I do not like as much. But yeah, overall cute squishy. And in comparison, here are my Eustace and Georgie squishy. They are like a little family. So cute. Oh. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this makeover video. Make sure to check out my other makeover videos, and I hope to see you again in another video. Take care. Bye bye.